Well, could video games and shorter school hours be the secret to an even better education? Well, a public school in Sydney's multicultural heartland certainly thinks so, as it utilises technology for practical learning, and it's connecting students with remote indigenous communities.
Put aside for scene 1, who can remember?
A Year 5 class learning about indigenous cultures.
This project, our driving question is how could new technologies be used to tell traditional stories. So we're learning about Dreamtime stories and like where they originated, why they were told, where they were told, who told them. So the end product for us is kind of to make a movie out of it, and then we put it up on YouTube. It will look really cool.
Their movie is being made using the video game Minecraft, where users create virtual realities.
I like how we get to use Minecraft for learning, not just for fun.
Stories these students are already sharing with schools in remote areas and learning more themselves in the process.
I enjoy it because I learn a lot about the people before us, the Aboriginal people. My favourite part was Skyping them from Arnhem Land.
1 in 10 students here are refugees. Even more come from non-English speaking backgrounds. John Goh has been principal at Maryland's East for 12 years and says it adopted project-based learning to meet the needs of its diverse community.
We still teach the basics of English and mathematics, but what we do is we integrate a number of programs into that. Children can solve real-world problems and make authentic change in terms of their local environment and the global environment.
Teacher Lee Hughes plans his lessons to reflect real life.
There may not be as much focus on breadth of content, but what you cover within a project, I see that they can remember really well, they can articulate reasonably well, and they've had the chance to be creative with that.
Maryland's East also overhauled its hours 5 years ago. Class starts at 8 a.m, school's out at 1:15. A controversial change at first, but Principal Goh says positive results are starting to appear. The Australian Curriculum and Reporting Authority placed the school on its merit list last year.
So we're starting to take some empirical data that shows that our children are engaging a lot more with our learning programs. Our suspension rate last year, for example, was down to 0.
So as you can see, even the layout here is different from the conventional classroom. There are no desks in sight, there's wide open spaces, and the teachers say that hopefully allows the students to collaborate even more.
Oh, what did you get?
Oh, righty.
You think about outside of school now, as you know, with technology advancing and the way people work outside of school are typically project-based. They might work on something, collaborate with people, whether they be in the same office or outside of your city.
For some students, that's what they love the most.
Because it's an open environment and I think I can move around in the classroom.
And for others, it's the simple pleasure of finishing early.
I get to have lunch with my parents.
A timely reminder there's more than one way to inspire young minds. Omar Dabbagh, SBS World News.